On our Welcome Wings Aviary Facebook page, I was recently asked how I approach fear. The question came from a lady whose bird is afraid of, well, absolutely everything. So what I want to do today is address how I would react in her shoes and how you might be able to deal with fears in your own bird. The first thing to understand is there are two types of fears. There's rational fears and irrational fears. Rational fears are fears of things that could actually harm the bird, a fear of fire, or a fear of a predatory bird flying overhead that could swoop down and hurt them. That's not what we're talking about today, so let's put that one in a box and we'll save it for another time. What we're talking about are irrational fears. Fears of people in funny hats, fears of new toys in the cage, fears of a new piece of furniture, or a water bottle or wooden spoon. Fears of things that are in no way out to harm the bird. Now, what most people do, and what is the traditional approach, is to simply remove these objects from the environment. Bird's afraid of a new toy, we put the toy in a box. Bird's afraid of a water bottle, we take the water bottle away and move it out of the room. Now, fear is like a snowball, right? So it starts out really small. We're scared of that water bottle. Let's say this one right here. Now, if all I did is take that water bottle away, put it out of the picture, then what I'm doing is pushing that snowball along. So that next time, if the bird encountered another water bottle, or if they encountered something taller than them, or something red, or something with a white cap, or something in any way resembling this water bottle, they're more likely to be afraid of it too. And like a snowball, the more you push it, the bigger it grows. It starts to expand to other things, and eventually what you end up with is a bird who's never been taught to overcome their fear, and simply just avoids everything. Now, this is a bird that's going to struggle in every day-to-day life. They're not going to be exposed to as many places. They're not going to have as many new things added to their cage, new enrichment opportunities. They're not going to get to see as many people. And if, heaven forbid, you ever were in a situation you needed to rehome that bird, sometimes that is the right decision for our pets and what we have to do when we're thinking ahead for their future. That bird, well, they're going to be afraid of everything. They're going to be afraid of that new home, that new cage, those new people, and they'll just retreat into themselves. No way to overcome any of it. You have to give them those foundations. So what I want to talk about is, instead of removing the scary thing, how do we work through it? How do we help our bird overcome it? How do we give them the confidence to feel that they're in control of the situation and that they don't need to be as scared as they once were? So I'm going to go ahead and grab my boy Oliver and I'll show you a demonstration. Hopefully we can find something that he's a little bit nervous about, and I'm going to help him work through it right here, uncut on this entire video just for you. So what I'm going to do first is just review with him the basics of target training. This is how I find out if he's on board with what we're doing. If I'm getting a good target response, that generally means he's wanting to train. And if he has no interest in the target, well, maybe another time would be a better bet. So I'm going to go ahead and present the target stick. Good boy. So right away I got a good response on that. I'm going to do one more target with him. And by the way, if you haven't done target training with your bird, now would be a good time to pause this video, review that topic first, and then come back here. So Oliver's finished eating. You're going to give him another target. Good boy. Alright, so I dare say he's ready to work. So I'm going to go ahead and present him with some different objects, and hopefully we'll find one he's a little bit nervous about. I'm going to start with this water bottle. Okay, so right away you can see the fear response. His ears his wings are flapping, he's kind of leaning away the more I move it close to him. So I'm going to go ahead and set that down. Oh. So he's come to me for safety, that's alright. Put him back on the stand. Let him see it for a sec. We're going to go back to doing the target training. Good. So what I've done here is I've said, yes, I acknowledge that you're afraid, but you don't have to face that fear right now. All you have to do is touch the stick. That's it. Small chunks. Just touch the stick. So I'm going to let him finish eating again. Go ahead and present the target stick. Good boy. I'm going to turn around and touch it over here. Good boy. So you notice we actually got him a little bit closer to the water bottle that time, and he didn't even realize it. He's just touching the stick. Alright, I'm going to see if I can bring him down from there. Guys, look how close I've gotten this bird to the water bottle in, what, 2 minutes tops? Because all he's doing is touching the stick. I'm not asking for anything more. Here he is. Go ahead and ask for a little bit more. Sorry, babe. I didn't do a great job at presenting that treat. There you go. That's my fault. That was poor communication. I wasn't sure if I wanted to step up with the open hand there. But that's okay. Mistakes happen.